place structures in our seas, we must also consider the marine life which will inevitably settle and grow on those structures. We must consider the biofouling. One area of biofouling that needs particular focus is biofouling by marine invasive species, because they can cause economic and ecological harm. My PhD is truly interdisciplinary between marine biology and engineering, where I have produced 4 novel, cheap and non-toxic surfaces where, if they are successful in reducing the settlement by marine invasive species, could be easily implemented into industry. I will also be discussing the exciting upcoming next stages of this project, where I collect and analyse over 200 panels of these concretes that have been in harbours across the east coast of Scotland for the last 18 months. I will also go into details about how we can use our engineering knowledge to analyse the material properties of these concretes and compare that to the biological data so that we know exactly what it is or is not working when it comes to reducing invasive species settlement.
Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Jo Porter from Heriot-Watt University Orkney campus, and I'd like to welcome you all to come and see my talk, which is all about a new programme that we've just got funded from the INSITE scheme, funded by NERC, to look at submerged infrastructure in the North Sea. Our project's all about connectivity of hard substrate assemblages in the North Sea, and we'll be talking about different modelling approaches and some validation approaches that we're looking at to explore this connectivity. So very much look forward to seeing you there. Thank you very much.
I'm Michael Redford, and my talk focuses on the reuse of decommissioned pipeline protections as artificial reefs, investigating the scale-dependent habitat complexity offered by the structures using 3D photogrammetry, with a particular emphasis on a specific type of protection called a concrete mattress. This study investigated the complexity offered by mattresses deployed in 5 different scenarios. Each scenario was constructed on land and photographed to create a 3D model. From these models, metrics of habitat complexity were extracted. We found that at larger scales there was little variation in complexity between the scenarios, whereas at finer scales the more randomly deployed structures exhibited the highest levels of complexity. In my talk I will present results that provide new insights into the complexity that could be achieved by reusing concrete mattresses as artificial reefs, providing evidence to suggest that by deploying the mattresses in different ways, different levels of complexity can be achieved to target particular species.
Are you interested in the effects that offshore wind farms may have on wildlife? If so, come along and listen to my flash talk where I'll be discussing the sensitivity of the most commonly used avian collision risk model. Also, how using site-specific data can affect collision estimates, and why we need to collect better flight speed data for birds. So, I'll see you on Thursday, the 8th of October, in the special session on structures in the marine environment.